Hello, this is David with C. Davis Systems. I'm making a special sneak preview video of the machine that we have been developing kind of in secret. We've tried to make the thing that you, all our favorite partner companies and customers have been asking for a long time, which is a machine that is capable of feeding whatever MILSPEC or similar machine turned contact you could pour into it. We have developed something which we think is pretty universal, and we have a working prototype, and as of last week we are patent pending, so I can tell you all about it. You can see this looks a lot like our LC, but there's a lot of things that are different. You'll see the screen here is, in fact, this is a Windows 10 PC, and you'll see it running a big magnified image of a shuttle with a contact in it, because the missing piece for universal part feeding was a machine learning capable AI camera that is looking at and processing this part right here. So this is the Keyence company's machine learning camera software over on the left side of the screen, and on the right side of the screen is C. Davis PLC software showing you a bunch of I/O, showing you a bunch of diagnostic feedback if an error were to occur. And the combination of these mechanisms here that we have developed to enable universal part feeding, which is an escapement mechanism here, and then what we're calling the twin fire, which allows the contact to be fired in either direction to keep the rate of speed up, are feeding to something which looks a lot like our standard crimp head for a benchtop machine. This has the contact stopper, which is adjustable for locating the crimp depth, which makes it more versatile for a universal feeding application. But our standard wire guide funnel jaws also bolt right on. They are not universal. Those are one set of funnel jaws per part because they set the crimp location and have to be very tightly fitted to the aperture of the wire barrel. But if you're going to be using one part a lot on a universal machine, it might make sense to tool up and have it fit like that. It also enables this system or variants thereof to feed an automatic wire processing machine like the ones made by the Comax group and our friends at Schleuniger. So right now this machine is set up to run the MILSPEC 63368, which is, as you can see here, a small socket. Hopefully you can see those. They're very small. And the way that this system is configured is the various components that the contact passes through are modular. This module here includes the escapement, the twin fire assembly, and then the positioner inside of the crimp tool. And they are set up to run an approximate range of that kind of 20 to 22, 24 gauge range. And I have a bunch of different MILSPEC contacts here of different types that I'm going to show you how we would change out to. But right now it is running, as I said, the 63368, and when the machine is up and running like it is right now, the operation for the operator is just like a normal crimp head with a contact stopper. Terminating wires just like on a standard C. Davis LC. So now there's 4 wire terminations. I'm holding the pedal down, and I'm now going to hit pause. I'm going to pause the system so we don't waste any parts. Now I'm going to cut camera and move over so you can see the mechanisms as I change out to a different part. Okay, so I haven't really done anything since the last video segment. The first thing I'm going to do is, and you're probably not going to be able to see it in the software over here, I'm going to switch the shuttle back to its open position. And then I'm going to take this little vacuum cleaner and I'm going to clear out all the contacts that are in the system now. We wanted to make the change out as quick as possible, and so we found this great little high power vacuum cleaner that enables the change out to go about as quickly as we can figure. Okay. So that's all of those contacts. I'm going to dump them back into the bin here. Trying not to dump them all over the floor. And now that we've changed out, we can go start the process of loading the new parts. So this is a small socket. Oh, just dropped it. These are small sockets. I'm going to switch out to bigger sockets. These are 56 351s. So obviously I'm going to put them into the bowl. Now these modular components are adjustable. So if you look here, this little ramp section here is what we call a singulator. And it's part of the escapement. It's what takes the bunched up massive parts and individuates them from each other, puts them into a single file line so we can handle them. And one of the ways that they are individuated is with this air gate here, and the air gate on the universal machine is adjustable. So this contact is substantially longer. I'm going to have to move the air gate to one of the different preset positions to accommodate its length. And this will be part of the handling mechanism that breaks it up so they're not chained together in the case of pins or in the case of sockets. So basically we don't have too many parts going in at once and jamming the mechanism. So the air gate has now been moved to accommodate a longer part. If there was a substantially different setting for, let me move the camera down a little bit. This is the grip regulator. If you remember how our systems work, that grip pressure is what holds the contact when it arrives at the crimp head. The wire barrel on these two are similar enough. I do not need to adjust the grip, but I would normally at this point while changing out, in addition to the moving where the air gate is. But given that these parts are close enough in size that they run in the same modules, that is the only mechanical change out needed at this point on the crimp tool side. Now over on the crimp head side, I'm going to move the camera again. The crimp depth setting knob might need to be changed. These again have similar wire barrels, but you might also be setting that crimp location with the adjustable contact stopper at this point as well, but they're close enough I don't need to do those. And now that those adjustments have been made, this is the innovative and exciting part of this new system. The rest of the change out is as easy as going into the Keyence software and changing out the program. And so we're going to go from the 363 program that we're in right now to the 56351. I'll find that in the menu. 56351. Active program has been changed. I hit run. We're running. I hit run on this again, and we have fed a part. It has seen it. You know, here's the AI camera software recognizing it, and if I back off now so you can see the crimp head again, I should be able to hit the pedal to advance the first part. And now we are crimping on the new contact.